topic will be new to you, and it will be very easy topic for you. So let us start the topic, and at first we will discuss about air. Okay, then we will move on to atmosphere. So air is present everywhere. It is present in land, it is present in water, also it is present inside, deep inside soil. We cannot see air because air do not have any color. Anyhow, we can see here when I am talking about air means here I am talking about pure air. But anyhow, if we will talk about polluted air, then somehow we can have little color, grayish color. Okay, the air coming out from the industries, we can see it is slightly grayish in color. So pure air here I am talking about, it do not have any color, it do not have any smell or odor. Okay, air do not contain any smell, it do not have any taste. Okay, and we also cannot hold air because air is in which form? It is in gaseous form. But anyhow, we can feel air. If you will switch on the fan, then you can feel the air when it blows. Okay, so when air blows, we can feel it, but we cannot hold it, we cannot see it, we cannot smell it. Okay, so this is a general phenomenon of air. So life will be very difficult on earth without air, because we can sustain or we can survive without food and water up to some days. Okay, I am not saying that we can survive without food and water, but up to 1 day, 2 day, 3 days we can survive without food and water. But without air, it will be very difficult to survive for 1 minute or so. Okay, we can hold an air up to some second, but it will be very difficult for us to sustain without air. So air is a very important thing, or it plays a very important role in our day-to-day life, and air is present everywhere around us. Okay, so what is atmosphere? Atmosphere is the covering, or it is somehow just think like a blanket. Okay, a blanket which surrounds earth is known as atmosphere. Okay, atmosphere is the covering, or it is the layer which surrounds earth, and atmosphere protects earth also. Okay, so let us discuss about atmosphere in details. If we will see, if we will talk about the layers of atmosphere, there are 5 layers present in atmosphere. Okay, so you can see here, earth is surrounded by several layers, and that layer only known as atmosphere. That's why I have mentioned that earth is surrounded by a blanket or a protective layer known as atmosphere. So the first layer just nearer to earth is known as troposphere. Okay, troposphere is the first layer of earth which is the closest or nearer to earth. Here I have written, you can note it down, starting from the surface of earth. Okay, if this is the surface of earth, then starting from surface of earth, it is 8 to 15 or 14.5 kilometer in height. Starting from the surface of earth, it extends up to 8 to 14.5, or roughly we can say 15 kilometers higher than the surface of earth. Okay, the contents of troposphere will be moisture, water vapor, some amount of oxygen, little amount of nitrogen, okay, hydrogen. Okay, so all the here I have written close to earth, and all the weather related things are present in troposphere. And as it is very close to earth, we can feel all the weather condition here, like cloudy condition, whether it is a day full of sun or rain. Okay, so all that we can feel in troposphere. Okay, second layer of Earth, just after troposphere. So where troposphere ends, 14.5 kilometers, from there stratosphere starts, that is from 14.5 to 50 kilometer up. Okay, so after the surface of Earth, troposphere extends up to 8 to 14.5 kilometer up. Then it ends with 14.5 kilometer. Then from 14.5 kilometer up to 50 kilometer is the range of stratosphere. Okay, and stratosphere is the place for the flying of aircrafts. Okay, you can see in the diagram, aircrafts fly in which layer? Stratosphere. Okay. It also contains ozone layer. Okay, here I have mentioned it also contains ozone layer. Ozone layer is a protective layer of our Earth. Ozone layer protects our Earth from harmful rays, or we can talk about UV rays, ultraviolet radiations. Okay, which is very harmful for living organism. Okay, that can be protected by the help of ozone layer. But nowadays, due to high rate of pollution, there are holes are created on the ozone layer, so that it allows the harmful radiation. That's why nowadays most of the people, they are suffering from cancer, skin cancer. Okay, so that's why it is recommended to use the pollution free, or it is recommended to have a pollution free environment. We should plant more trees, we should use pollution free fuels and all. Okay, so ozone layer is a layer which is present in the second layer, that is in the stratosphere. Ozone layer protects Earth from harmful radiation. Okay, details about ozone layer, ozone hole, global warming we will read in the last topic of this chapter. I am not going in details. Okay, the next layer is mesosphere. Mesosphere is just after stratosphere. It is the third layer of atmosphere, and it starts with stratosphere ends with 50 kilometer. It starts from 50 to 80 kilometer. Okay, it starts from 50 to 80 kilometer. Again I am repeating, troposphere starts from the Earth's surface. If you will talk about from the Earth's surface, from 8 kilometer to 14.5 kilometer. From the Earth's surface, from 8 kilometer to, means we are in the troposphere layer. Okay, from Earth's surface, from 8 kilometer to 14.5 kilometer is what? Troposphere. Then from 14.5 to 50 kilometer is stratosphere. From 50 to 80 kilometer is mesosphere. Okay, so it helps to burn dusts and rocks coming from other space, or from other planets. Okay, so here there are, you can also heard about the terms, in the news you can hear, sometimes you might find the news of coming of a large rock. Okay, just some days before only we got some news, or some months before only we got that news. But that kind of rocks or dusts can be burned in the layer, that is in the mesosphere layer. Helps to burn dust and rocks. Okay, it will not allow the rocks and dust which may come from space. Okay, sometimes from space rocks, large rocks or dust may come which will harm the living in Earth. That's why this layer helps in burning the rocks and dusts. Okay, next, thermosphere. Thermosphere starts with 80 km up to 700 km. Mesosphere ends with 80 km. Thermosphere starts with 80 and it will extend up to 700 km. Okay. Here presence of artificial satellites are there. exosphere layer. Exosphere layer is the last layer of atmosphere, or we can say it as space. Okay, it starts with 700 kilometer and extends up to 10,000 kilometers. Okay, so see, in between this you can find the range. Okay, 8 kilometer to 14.5 kilometer, 14.5 to 50. In between that you can find, you can just subtract and you can find the range also. Okay, here I am not discussing that. So exosphere starts from 700 kilometer and it extends up to 10,000 kilometer up. Okay, so exosphere is the last layer of atmosphere, or we can say it is far away from the earth's surface. It includes all the planets and all. Okay, we simply we can call it a space. Got it? So as we move up, remember the percentage of oxygen will be low. Okay, means the percentage of oxygen is highest in troposphere, then to stratosphere, then to mesosphere, then to thermosphere, and then to exosphere. In exosphere, almost a very negligible amount, or very little amount of oxygen is present. That's why the mountaineers or those who are climbing mountains, they use oxygen cylinder, okay, to support breathing. Or astronauts, when they are going to space, they use oxygen cylinder, because as we move up, the level of oxygen will reduce. Okay, and one more thing also you should know, that sound, whenever we are talking, we are producing sound. Sound can travel in presence of air only. If there will be absence of air, then sound cannot travel. You will read it, this one in your physics portion. I think in class 6 or 7, I don't know, in 7 I think you will read about sound in your physics portion. That sound can travel, and we can say sound can only travel via the medium of air. That's why in space astronauts cannot hear the sound. Okay, because there is absence of air. Okay, so or very less amount of gases are present in the space. So that all here I am talking about general things. So the main things here you have to remember the 5 layers of atmosphere. The 5 layers are troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. And you can also note down the distance or the range of the layers. Got it? So here again you go through your book. So again, if you will find some more new things, then you can ask me if you got any doubt, and just revise. Do not forget to revise this topic again. As I said, this is a very simple chapter, but you need to revise it. Okay, as well as it is very important also. Okay,